Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis is out there with Champ. Then it's Tiny. Then there's Irving. And it's Slaughter in at the 5 down low. Here's Richards. It's good. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one. And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Booker outside. Screen by Durant. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix. And now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season. And, guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And it's the Mavericks with the ball after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Nixon. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Nixon's got 5.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
A nice shot by Booker.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Over to the wing. Shoots it. Champ's shot is off. Suns leading by 6. Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency.
Plumlee dishes to Jones. Outside, Martin. Pass to Dunn. Wide open look. Jump shot is good that time. Dunn's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Dunn is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Martin. Then it's Jones. And it's Beal in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Dunn outside. Just 5 on the clock. Martin finds Beal. Good D by Thompson.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And looking at some numbers for Martin, some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
And here's Booker from the arc. Booker nails the three. So confident.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Nixon.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Iguodala. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Nixon. Booker looking around. Pass to Iguodala. He gets it in there. Iguodala's got his second bucket tonight.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Now, here's Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Nixon, defended by Booker. Slaughter with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Z's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
To the middle. Outside for Beal. Goes back up. A rebound by Washington. Pass to Thompson. Here's Nixon. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 15 points for Tiny.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
What isn't Booker doing out there, playing with a lot of intensity, working hard to impact this game?
Yeah, big night for Book so far. And changing it up. And that concludes halftime. Now time.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Dallas, Irving is out there with Tiny. And there's Davis. Then there's Z. And it's Lyons in at the 3, the small forward. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Booker outside. Up top, Richard. Pass to Durant. And that one is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Slaughter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Anthony Davis third.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Booker outside. Pass to Martin. And here is KD. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And they pick up 2.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Nixon. He's got 15. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. Shot's good by Champ.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Booker kicks to KD. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Outside, Beal. The three-pointer, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Nixon, the pass to Lyons. Another 3 for
Dallas.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Booker kicks to Martin. This one for 3. And KD the bucket on the assist by Martin. Durant's got 8 points.
What a ruthless move by
Yes,
Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that 3-point answer.
Pass to Irving. Here's Nixon. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 18.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Tiny with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Marshall, he's checked in for Irving. KD passes to Richards. Now here's Beal. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Z. Defended by Richards. Bounce. Phoenix takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who met.
Mavericks trail by 3. They've got Cody Martin. Devin Booker out there with Allen. Then there's Dunn, and it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Let's a floater go. Booker, good. Booker's got 19 points.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Here's Nixon, defended by Booker. 2 points, that one goes. Nixon's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Dunn, and Beal subbed in for Allen. Then for the Mavericks, Z's checked in for Jared Lively. Champ comes in for Najee Marshall, and Irving subbed in for Thompson. Neal from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Beal. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Slaughter. To the left wing. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Lyons. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Booker with it. Guarded now by Irving. Suns moving the ball around. Booker finds KD. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Here's Booker, and he could not get that one to go. Not a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What a tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Davis with a screen on Booker. Nixon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Devin Booker.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. For Phoenix, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Here's Nixon. Pass to Champ. Bounce pass, Davis. Irving passes to Nixon. Dallas again missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Martin finds KD for Davis, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nixon. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Bitch ass niggas.
He just loves seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told them this is what it's all about. We're the better team in the tough situation, but you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes
That
to
shit,
win.
nigga.
Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Fifteen seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Booker left side.
Fuck, I tried to throw that shit off the backboard.
Huge basket right there.
Fuck.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet.
We gotta make it. We're going to
And
overtime.
Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. For the win. Oh,
Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Let's go home, man. Let's go home. What we doing? Let's go home. Let's go home, nigga.
What a finish. It takes nerves of
Let's
steel
go
to knock
home,
down a
nigga.
shot like that.
Let's
So
go
it's a narrow
home,
victory
nigga.
for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave them too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
I got one more nigga before I go to bed. And if that nigga shoot better, bro, he is literally a 20-a-game player, bro. Solo had his worst game, we still won.